bliss. At the backspin.
Not the one on Slaughter.
In for the win.
We'll never tell you where it is.
You'll have to figure it out.
It's a mystery that we will take to the grave.
Oh, hello, you beautiful bastards. It is Tuesday night, and you know that that means it has got to be go time for a great night. Live from an undisclosed location that's definitely a backspin, but not the bad one over on Slaughter Lane. It's great night. I'm Brian Brushwood, joined by Justin Robert Young. Hey, man.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, buddy?
Hey.
I haven't seen you in a week, and you were at DragonCon, and I'm going to tell you this right now. Fucking real jealous. Like, I had a lot to do. Like, it was Bella's first birthday. It was my 10th anniversary. But you want to know what I realized? This was the fucking weekend that I should have been in Atlanta. I was fated to be in Atlanta because we could have celebrated our 10th anniversary, my wife and I, in the place where we did get married. And a lifelong goal could have been fulfilled. And I don't know when we're going to get this opportunity again.
What would it have been?
Every time, Labor Day, downtown, Atlanta, Georgia, there are two mass population events that happen at the same time.
Yeah, not this time.
What is it?
The sports people and the nerd people in the
Yep,
same place.
in the same
but there
place.
were no sports people.
It was because, well, there were sports people.
Oh.
They might not have been at DragonCon, but there was the sports that was happening in the Mercedes-Benz Dome, not but a few walking feet away from where DragonCon happens.
Yeah.
And one of the teams that was not popular enough to have enough people there for you to notice was my alma mater, Syracuse
What?
University.
Oh, my God.
So I could have gone to a game. I could have been a sports person and a nerd person.
And a family man.
And a family
You really
man.
could have had
and
it all.
a married man.
You really could have had it all.
And what did I do? Nothing.
Yeah.
I did that. That dude just did a bleach burnout to leave
It's a lead backspin. I think he was like, they're doing the show again. I'm out.
I think that might have been the guys that were right. There was like only one other table that's outside.
They
They were on the younger side, and I think they were looking at us as if like, who are they?
Yeah.
And then
I bet they're not going to yell out loud.
And then they were like, let's do it. I wonder if they thought that we were the radio, because like when I was younger and I would see that there's like people at the radio doing live remotes, I would turn on the radio and then I would honk my horn, and then I would see when on the radio the horn honk would come up.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe they thought we were that.
Well,
But also they didn't know
delay on the live stream or live television. Although that would be for a remote, like
for a
seconds.
remote. Yeah. Anyway, you went to DragonCon. How was it?
It was great.
Damn it. Fuck, I knew it.
It was great.
Damn it.
Like at some point.
Damn it.
At some point,
I thought you were going to say it sucked shit.
No,
And I
if I
feel
said
better
that-
about myself, but now you said it was great and I feel worse.
Yeah, no. At some point, I began to feel guilty sending you pictures, and I was like, I lied to myself. What I said to myself that was
Yeah.
a lie, which was, I'm sure Justin appreciates being kept up to date. But secretly, I was like, I bet he's getting more
sad.
more
He's
sad.
just more sad.
Yeah.
No, I was happy. I mean, there was enough going on that I was like, I wasn't like doing nothing.
Oh, I know you. Look, I mean, yeah,
But,
you
but
were
also,
doing.
But also, I was excited that it was good still. I don't know what would have made me more sad if you had not had a good time and you're like, hey, that time's gone. The time we had is gone forever. Or if you had a really good time and you're like, the time could be back.
Yeah.
And what you're saying is the time could be back.
To be honest, number one comment. Oh man, remember when you would do the big show on the Sunday night? In
That
the
was
Crystal Ballroom?
you got it.
Yeah.
You got that.
Yeah.
Damn.
No, I think the time is right for a triumphant return.
Yeah.
For a power blast of insanity.
So I guess we got to get involved.
Yeah, we have to.
We have to talk.
Pro
we have to
tip,
talk
we
to
have-
people.
Yeah.
We have to plan
say-
more than 3 weeks in advance.
I didn't want to phrase it that way,
Yeah,
but yeah,
yeah.
like maybe we have to say, hello, We would like to do a fucking melt your face because we could pack it. We could pack it again.
You think so?
100%. 100%.
You think
no
that people
doubt.
like have
Let me
they
put
have
it this
good
way.
feelings?
Let me put it
about,
this way. Crystal Ballroom was at capacity for the magic show.
Yeah.
And everybody came up and they all said, yep, I remember that magic show. What I really liked.
Oh, really?
I mean, it was a good magic show. It's interesting to kind of repolish the classics in a post, like, I now know how to be funny with them on a mic without all my doodads and sound effects.
Yeah.
And so as a result, like I set up all the playlists. I got all the old tracks recovered and set up and everything.
Yeah.
And
You're
Red-
doing just your normal patter, right? Like, this is for people who haven't seen Brian, but
Yeah.
he does the nail in the face.
Yeah.
He says, anyway, I was reading Anne Frank's diary. Donk.
Yep.
He has
they-
the sound
they're like,
effect.
"Wah,
Yeah.
wah, wah." Yeah. And then a
And
sound
boy,
effect
like-
of Colonel Klink going, I know nothing.
And boy, it made me so
Ooga.
preposterous that I got on a horse.
Yep. And then eventually I'd hammer a nail in my nose.
Anyway, here's a nail in the nose.
Yep. Ding, 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 ding. And then I would just, apropos of nothing, say, ancient Chinese secret.
Gong.
That's the classics.
Yeah.
No, but music ran out after the first routine, and I was like, that's fine.
Yeah.
Did Mr. Happy Pants with no music, which it was fine.
Oh, yeah, because everything used to be so tight.
Yeah. Yeah. But in the, now I know how to be present and feel the moment.
And feel the audience and feel where the audience wants to go. And
Yeah. Well, so I actually did 2 magic shows, and they had a talent show on day 1, and they were like, just do a little something. And I show up, and it's I got to meet and hang out and work with John Armstrong, who I liked a lot.
Yeah.
He's super talented magician. We got to talk a little bit of inside baseball with magic stuff, but I was told for the talent show, like, don't bring your actual stage material. So I showed up with like a box of matches, and then they're like, I'm like, what are we doing? And it's like, well, I'm going to do 20 minutes. He's going to do 20 minutes. And you'll close the show 20 minutes. I'm like, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
You want me to do 20 minutes
With a box of matches.
with a box of matches indoors?
That's not a talent show.
That's correct.
That's a variety program.
Especially the Crystal Ballroom, 2/3 full.
Jeez Louise.
Justin,
Yeah.
no false modesty. Fucking crushed
You
it.
fucked them
Uh,
physically.
It was great.
Yeah.
I did 3 full routines, and eventually I've now done enough shows with Nate Staniforth. I know how to pinch his style a little bit, just capture that audience. By the end, we had everybody. I was standing in the middle on a chair, volunteers standing on a chair, everybody surrounded with a big buildup at the end.
nice.
And it was basically, I did Scam School from the stage, and
Oh, cool.
they killed the lights, so the jack-o'-lantern popped. Oh, okay. So first I did the human chimney,
Yep.
and then I got somebody up to try it and had a success condition. It was great. And then the jack-o'-lantern, I talked about, once is a trick, twice is a lesson. Go into jack-o'-lantern, show that. And then I was like, now here's the thing. It's very, very dangerous, and it will absolutely burn your mouth.
Yeah.
Which means if you are under the age of 18, then you need a guardian's permission, because you are absolutely going to injure yourself doing that. Which is what Josie Brushwood's about to do. Ladies and gentlemen, my
That's
daughter,
great.
Josie Brushwood.
And she did it.
And well, she was like, "What?" And I was like, "Yep, nope. You're just gonna put it in. You're gonna do the jack-o'-lantern. It'll be like this." And they were like, "Go ahead and kill the lights." And she crushed it. It was great. And then did a
my
third
God.
routine. Had it with a big kinetic pop at the end. It was awesome. It was awesome. And we stayed in. Oh, I guess we have to go all the way back to last week.
Way back.
Last week.
Back into time.
Last
Brian had
week.
not booked a hotel.
That's right. 1 week ago, right now. And then our friend Bill Duran
Was watching the stream
Yep.
because he started
I believe-
commenting at the
I
end.
believe at the airport, He was at the airport.
Oh,
maybe.
really?
I think so.
Trying to kill time, and he's like, "Oh, look, these fuckos are on."
Yep. And he said, "Yep, we got you." And sure enough, he did. And
So you stayed at the Marriott.
Yep.
Josie got to stay in the thick of things.
Yep. And so she got to see all of the cosplays. So I guess that first day, yeah, we did that event. And then a couple of panels. Man, a lot of panels. They had me on muscle memory. I just looked down
Tried
for
to
my
look
badge.
at your badge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had me on like 9 panels.
Oh,
Just
yeah. No, you were
nonstop.
showing me your schedule. It was a pretty jam-packed thing, which for folks who have not done that, it's like kind of back-to-back. Like, 'cause each panel's an hour.
Yep.
And a lot of them are the same.
Yeah.
But it's great because you're always meeting people that are awesome and everybody's really excited to be there. It's such a great vibe. But this had to be a bit of a different scenario because, like, you know, normally it was like me and you just fucking dicking off.
Yeah.
Like, and now you were
There
you
with
you
Josie.
were shepherding Josie through this whole process. How different was it?
It was great. Josie encountered being hit on in the wild. So she did not want to spend a lot of time alone exploring. And so as a result,
Someone rolled up on her?
someone, that implies only one.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. A lot of people asking for her Instagram. By the way, here's a fun game. Asking for someone's Instagram.
Yeah.
Technically the exact same thing
As asking for your number.
well, yes, but
Yeah.
also, okay, asking for your number. Can I have a way to contact you? And also, can I look at pictures of you when I'm alone?
Yep.
Like, that's she's like, nope, hard
Yeah.
pass. And so, but she handled herself really well. We immediately, one of my favorite things was walking the vendor's booth and finding the hustling independents. The first thing I walked in, there was one dude he was like John Tilton. He had his whole pattern down. He's
Yep.
like, "Hey, can I tell you about my comic book?" Now I didn't draw it, but I did write it. And I'm like, "Yep, keep going." He's like, it's only 3, the whole story is only 3 comics. And here they are. Now, normally they're $30. I was like, "Oh, you fucking, you."
Yeah,
And he's
but
like,
now
but then he
it's-
says, "It's only 20." And I said, "No dice. I insist on paying full price to
Yeah.
support an independent." And then, instantly, Josie asked for advice, and he ended up taking Josie over to another booth. It was just the loveliest thing. It was great. It made me believe in artistic entrepreneurial independence.
Yeah.
And then, there's a lot to. I guess we're just gonna keep on going.
Let's go. Yeah. Well, I know. I mean, if we're going to stay on this train of the Josie getting mentored train, I know for a fact that she got a master class from a current touring musician who came to see you guys.
Wait, which? Oh, yeah. Well, that was the other thing, is seeing all the fine folks from Chat Realm. We saw Cowgirl Curtis. We
Yep.
saw Ecoproxy. We saw. I was walking along and somebody handed me a potion, and I look up and it's Zach Holder.
Oh, amazing.
He's working a booth where all they do is sell things that have the pattern from the Marriott carpet.
That's great.
And then we hung out and got to spend several hours with Carson Pace, lead
From
singer of the Calistal Boys. And
by the way, their tour starts, I think, in a week or so.
yeah,
Hollywood, Florida. If you live in South Florida, for the love of fucking God, don't embarrass us and go see because they're starting their show in Hollywood. That's my hometown. I went to Hollywood Hills Elementary. Please go see them. But like, they just got off this massive European tour.
yeah.
They're about to go on their first headlining tour. And you texted me Saturday morning with somebody with a Calistal Boy shirt that was in the
That's right.
parade.
I was in the parade. I was
You were
in the
in the
star
parade.
car of the Skeptics track at the parade, right
And-
behind Q. Right in front of me was John Delancey.
Where we go one, we go all.
Yep.
So you sent me a picture of a dude in a Callous Cowboy shirt, and I sent it to Carson, and Carson's like, holy shit, you're in town? I'm like, well, Brian is with his daughter, who, by the way, 50% of her wardrobe is Callous Cowboys merch. And,
True fact.
And so the next thing you know, I see you send me a picture of Carson just giving
Holding court. It was
just
great.
like the Socrates hand of like knowledge being extended, and Josie's just like intently listening. But then he texted me afterward, and he's like, "Oh my god, I had the fucking best time hanging out with them.
I'm so
And
happy, man. It
that,
was
like-
really
like,
great.
everything that Josie, who is a musician in a band, their shit's out now, but she was talking about the life of being in a band and the hardships and everything. And Carson, like almost to a problem, was telling me, he's like, all of that is happening with my Billboard charting, currently headline touring band right now. Like, get used to
Yep.
it.
Nope. Yeah, I remember she was talking to him, and he did. He goes, Josie, I have terrible news. It never ends. It never ends. Also, I'll take the bait. Kuro Matariku. Kuro accused us of not knowing who MC Chris is.
What?
Yeah. He was asking if it was MC Chris, the
Who?
currently touring.
Oh, no.
yeah.
No, I mean, I know MC.
No. But this was a chance for us to stunt and say that we knew MC Chris back when it was a sample.
I had a very
on
awkward
C-Lab.
handshake with MC Chris at the UCB in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a show. I forget why I was there, but he was on it. And I really liked Boba Fett's vet.
Yeah. That's
And
it.
I was walking and I saw him and I was just like, hey, man, and then he kind of reached in and then I reached in and then eventually we shook hands. But anyway, that's my MC Chris story.
Yeah.
But
So yay, Kuro. we do know MC Chris.
well, I mean, we know, yeah, but we don't know him personally. Like we know Carson from the Callous
Who
Cowboys.
was the one that we had on the show? MC
Frontalot.
Frontalot. That's
Yeah.
who it was. Yeah.
Yeah, we had MC Frontalot.
Yeah, on
show.
the summer music series. That was good.
Yeah.
But so yeah, that was a delightful evening, and he really did, man. It was so great. He was so awesome in his mentorship of like listening to what she's up to and giving feedback, and it was awesome just to see that. Then we went to, there was another panel. Oh, I don't know. There was one on social media that was just, it was awesome because there were 4 people and they were all real players and they all had different perspectives. No, there were 5 of us. There were 5 people, and it was just like the parable of the 4 blind people describing an elephant.
Yeah.
Like we all had different metaphors teed up for what the organism of YouTube and social media is like.
Okay, so it was so you want to be a creator.
Yeah,
panel,
it was like
right?
make better content was I think
Gotcha,
the subhead
yeah,
on
yeah.
there. But it was so great. Everyone went in the round saying something, and everyone else was like, "Yes,
Yeah.
that is another way to say the true fact."
Yeah.
It was that was a good panel. That had Chris Gore from Film Threat, who I think we met back in 2014.
Probably.
And
Yeah.
I think he was on Attack of the Show back in the day. But what else? Then there was a comedy show, like a game show kind
Yeah.
of thing. And then the magic show and other stuff. The cosplay, great as always. That same spot right there in the Pulse Loft, the very best spot.
Oh my god, yeah.
Still the best.
Was Josie blown away by the
Yeah.
sheer volume?
She actually got annoyed, and before we went to bed, like on night 2, was like, "Dad, I'm gonna make you watch Death Note so you can understand more of these costumes." And I'm like, and then sure enough, it's great. Death Note is hilariously uncomplicated.
Yeah.
magic notebook falls down, you write a name, they die.
They die.
And then after that, like it's all nothing but sub rules and combining rules in clever ways and
Gotcha.
what order and whatever.
So
and then,
it's like, how will they drive Knight Rider now?
exactly. But
Like,
but
can he
meanwhile,
drive on water?
but meanwhile, the whole time I'm like, oh damn, yeah, what is gonna happen? Like and I'm like, is this a period piece? They have old flip phones, and she goes, Dad, this came out 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoops.
Oh.
But sure enough, it was 10 out of 10 across the board.
But did you understand more costumes?
The very next panel, everyone on stage, they're all like, we're competing for this skeptic mug and a little scary doll. What's it from? I don't know. And I look right over at Josie. I'm like, get out of here. Yeah.
You just did the Leo pointing.
Yep.
Death Note.
Yep. Yep. It's a good show.
So, all right. Like, I mean, like, what? Can I go back in time? Can
No,
do
but
a
we can get
show?
started on next year.
No,
I'll
we
tell
should
you
get
what.
started next year.
Yeah, did some TV hits. There was
What'd you do?
just like they needed coverage from during the parade. They needed some
For local TV?
yeah
For
and-
Atlanta TV?
Yeah, and so they just needed like
WATL?
clean, yeah, just some clean comments about what's the skeptic track, and I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, make sure this person's great, whatever.
Yeah.
But I did enough of all that little stuff. I think I filled my commitment bucket past the brim, and I think we got credit to burn if we wanted to just say, yo, biggest panel in the world next year.
So do you think that we would go through the skeptics or the podcast track?
Whichever one gets us in that crystal ballroom.
Yeah. I think the skeptics track would be probably the
Yeah. Because podcast is in
basement
I don't
now.
know. It's still in the Hilton.
It is.
Yeah. I mean, I think they'll put us in.
We didn't get we had to go to the Marriott the last few times that we did it,
Wouldn't that technically a bigger room?
but it ain't our room.
Oh yeah. No, our room.
Our room is the crystal ballroom.
I took man, it's unfortunate that I was in the skeptic track because I was feeling some real woo-woo magic walking in there, and I'm getting mystical saying, Justin got married here, Josie. I was like, we recorded our #1 Billboard album here. And I'm like, look at the picture of the album. And she goes, oh, that's so cool. And
I mean, like, there are few venues that I would like to play
Live in.
more than the Crystal Ballroom. Like, the Crystal Ballroom is just, there's something that I will never, ever, ever get over of the first time that we did a show, the live show there, the second time we played Dragon Con, and I was walking to go get a beer, and I saw this gigantic line, and I asked somebody in line, oh, what's this line for? Because it's like kind of going toward us. I'm like, is somebody out drawing us right next to us? And they were like, it's for you. And I'm like, oh.
yeah. And it's funny because I know memories get fuzzy. The version I remember is one or the other of us asking, and they explained, it's called NSFW.
Oh, yeah.
And I was
yeah,
like,
yeah. No, you're
holy
right. Yeah.
shit.
Oh, yeah, because they didn't even know.
Yeah.
They didn't even know us.
They
They
just
just
knew-
knew it was time to get in line because other people were in line.
And that first one was like 2/3 full, and it was just cram packed every time after that.
Yeah.
And walking out after the show, you know, there's that little foyer where the Shame Nuns did their rap
Yep,
battle, and where George Robb performed Dark Side of the Moon.
Yep.
And it's like, man, that awfully haunted by awesome.
All right. So, yeah, I guess next year.
Yeah.
Next year we're doing it.
I mean, yep.
Make your plans, friends.
Yep. It's got to be. Yeah, we got to.
We gotta.
We got to.
We gotta. We
Must do.
Narrator. They forgot.
They didn't.
That's great though, man. I'm really, really glad that it went that it went awesome, and that so Josie had a really good time. It was a worthwhile endeavor.
Yeah. It was kind of a working gig because she didn't have her sisters to run off with, and she didn't want to get hit on, so she just went to a lot of boring panels that her dad was on.
Oh, she was just her dad's intern.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is,
Fun.
yes, it was, and it had
Fun.
its moments, right?
Fun with like 3 U's and then
Right.
like 2 or 3 periods at the end.
And it was pretty neat that she got to see, her dad doing good shit and being in the zone.
If there's
and all
one
that
thing
stuff.
that she wasn't aware of, is that her dad's famous. I'm glad she finally was able to figure out.
there was one really good recognition. The best one was as we were walking along, there was like a mega line for something, and we're just zooming past. And then, well after we walked past, I hear over the shoulder, we both hear somebody say, "I had to do a double take. I could have sworn that was Brian Brushwood." And I just instantly was like, "What if it was?" as I'm walking away.
Yeah.
And, mainly, I was just there to make Josie laugh, and it was pretty
It
great.
happened.
Oh yeah, repeatedly. Like bits were established and callbacks were made.
Calls were made back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. 10 out of 10. Would con again.
What was the best meal you had?
We did everything twice. We did Hard Rock twice.
Nice.
We did it's called Cuts now. Whatever
I think
that.
it was called Cuts
Yeah.
back then.
Yeah, we did that twice.
Yeah.
We did only did Meehan's once, but they had that good shepherd's pie, that lamb's shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
It was good.
I guess nothing's changed. At all.
No, it was. That's why.
Did you do the Hooters on Peachtree?
No, the
Where
Hooters
the
is
girl
closed.
it was closed?
Yeah, it's closed down.
What?
Yeah, like wood barriers up and stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Hooters on Peachtree. That was the Drake Hooters. He rapped about that Hooters.
Did he really?
Yeah, he was talking about like women that he wanted or like that he had sex with, and he was like something to the Hooters on Peachtree. Thank you. I always thought you were the one to complete me. He rhymed Peachtree with complete me.
That's that. Yep.
And then later somebody called him a pedophile at the Super Bowl.
Whoops.
Yeah. I don't
Easy
know if
come,
that
easy
lady,
go.
It's in the way that you use it.
Yeah. So, it really was, man. Not only are all the spaces the same, but like the crowds are back to capacity, and it's
It's
strong.
cranking again. How was the weather? Was it hot as shit?
No,
It was
dude.
great.
They had a cool front come in. It was like 75. There
I
was
fucked up, man.
it-
I fucked up. I should have went.
I mean, you
I should
could've.
have went. If I would have known that Syracuse is playing, I would have fucking done it. I would just for the novelty of like going to see a football
well,
game.
but also
And
like,
then I wound up betting on the football game, and the football game was like Syracuse was getting 14 points, and then I bet on the football game, and it came down to the last fucking play of the game where Syracuse could have backdoor covered, and they fucking didn't. I could have been pissed off as shit, and then came back and then did a panel about growing your YouTube subscribers. Fuck. That would have been the dream.
right?
I just would have hijacked the entire panel. Everybody just would have been dutifully wanting to scribble down how they can fucking get
And then
engagement
all
up.
you would be
And I
doing
would have
is
been
just like-
and then they fucking, why didn't they keep running the ball?
Yep.
Why didn't they keep? Oh,
And then
I
people-
could
and
have
then
ruined
somebody's-
people's days
they're
for
like-
my selfish benefit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It is in the way that you use it. It comes in and goes. Damn it. Fucking, why didn't anybody tell me that?
Yeah. Josie should be here tonight, but she's got band practice now on Tuesdays.
Well, now
She's-
that she got-
oh, man.
now that
Do you
she
think
got talked
I
up
was about
by
to
fucking
say,
Carson.
do you think she's dropping like wisdom bombs?
You know,
Hey man, I heard it's always like this.
one of the top rock acts, currently. They're blowing up, by the way.
Yeah. No, he quoted some numbers and phrases like fastest ever sells to hit benchmarks. Like, I mean, I don't want to talk out. Anything more would be me talking.
Yeah,
out
he's
school.
actually like in like real business stuff. Yeah, no, they're crushing it. I'm so pumped. Go see their show. Go see the Callis Cowboys live. This is their first headlining show, and I'm going to tell you this, first-person knowledge, they are not leaving anything on the table. You cannot know a single song and go buy a ticket. You will be entertained by what they are putting out because they know that like this is their entry. This is their first
Their
step
audition.
into the world of like, can you sell out venues?
He is very cognizant of the fact that it's like this is our opportunity to really step onto the big stage, which means it needs to be as frictionless as possible for people to fall in love with the Dow Boys.
Yeah. So go see them.
Yeah.
Go see them. Anyway. All right. Dragon Con, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, man.
Damn.
Now, having said that, boy, am I tired.
Yeah.
Boy, am I tired because we got home
Because
yesterday.
you flew back.
Yeah.
Boy, are your arms tired.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I think it's just exhaustion, just physical,
Sure.
complete exhaustion.
Yeah. Because you were flapping your arms.
My
to
watch
fly.
says I fell asleep at 7:30 p.m. last night, and I slept for 10 hours, 22 minutes, unbroken.
Jesus.
Yeah. And I'm still tired.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
So
a lot.
Take that. That's how old I am.
I walked 17 miles yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
Buried the lead, man.
No. That was the lead.
Yeah, you're
Mine
right,
was
you're
less
right.
interesting.
All right, no, fuck Dragon God. This dude walked 17 miles. You have any idea how far that is?
Yeah. No, I got an audiobook that I am recording for a friend. It's called Modern Political Campaigns. It is literally the book of how to run a modern political campaign. It's written by my buddy Michael Cohen, not that Michael Cohen, and I have been recording the audiobook. I told him it would be done by the summer, which I knew in my head meant Labor Day.
Right?
And so on Labor Day, I had already recorded everything, but I had not proofed it. I had not listened to all of it. And unfortunately, like a real audiobook that I would listen to now, which I would do at 2 times speed, you can't proof an audiobook at 2 times speed.
Right.
You have to actually listen.
So
for
you're listening
everything.
to yourself walking around.
I'm listening to myself fuck up reading an audiobook.
And you have to make notes.
Yes.
So not only do you have to experience the agony of listening to yourself be a dipshit, you also have to write down notes so that future you can go through
Correct
the hate
them.
fucking of
that
chopping
I actually
up
enjoy.
ultra
I
past
enjoy
you.
cleaning it up. I don't enjoy finding the shit. It's like imagine walking through a house and all you're doing is finding shit on the floor.
Yeah.
But it's not a cat's, it's not a dog's, it's you.
Yeah.
You shit on the floor, but you can't clean it up right now. You need to just mark where all the shit is, and then
You're powerless.
later.
In fact, you're forbidden from doing it. Yeah.
Well, unless you want to do the really psychotic thing and just sit at your computer
No,
and
that's
listen
okay.
to shit.
That's
But I realized
unreasonable.
that A, I could not do that. B, I have a wife and a child. My wife doesn't have a job right now, and my child is my child. And so they were
Not good at editing, huh?
No, they were in the house, and I can't do anything while my wife and child are in the house.
Yes.
Like, my wife will find a reason to come and talk to me, or my child will be adorable and I will want to do something with my child. So I'm like, okay, I need to walk. So it's Monday morning, it's Labor Day, but my alarm still goes off at 4:30, and I'm like, Orange Theory doesn't exist on Labor Day at that time. So I'm like, cool, wake up, I'll walk, I'll listen. Cool. Do that for the hour and a half that I would normally be out, come back. Then after, do a bunch of stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm going to go out on another walk, another 5-mile walk to listen to more stuff. Do that. Come back. I have another meeting. I eat lunch. Then I'm like, all right, I'm going to go for another 5-mile walk. Just keep knocking because I'm looking at all the hours I have left to listen. And I'm like, the only way
What
that
else are you
this
gonna do?
actually gets listened to is if I'm out. I need to
Yep.
be out and walking. I need nothing else to be happening but me listening to it. And so by the end of it, I had walked for 17 miles. And I got to the end of it. And so now it's mastering. So hopefully it'll be available for people to listen to in the next 2 weeks. I don't know how fast ACX.
How do you
moves these days.
feel about your performance being the performance of record of the book?
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, it's been a long time since I've recorded an audiobook, and I know more now. I've never recorded an audiobook in my studio.
Mm-hmm.
For a while, I was an idiot. Like the first 4 chapters, I was standing up, and this is so fucking boring. Like, this is
No,
like
no.
me,
Are
like,
you kidding me?
no, this is the most boring shit. I might as well talk about anyway, when I sleep, I lay on my left, and then sometimes I lay on my right.
We can talk about that too. Unless, is there anything controversial happening?
Let's see. Do you know that the president died?
Oh, I didn't even want to bring it up for fear of you being annoyed with the non-news item, but it was really funny.
He died. He's dead.
Oh,
The president's dead.
well, that's certainly okay. So I opened up Twitter. Okay, so when I'm waiting to go in the Star car,
Yeah.
John Delancey, first thing he says is like, "Did you hear nobody's seen Trump?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, he hasn't golfed in a while, and nobody's seen him all day.
Hasn't golfed in a while.
Yeah, and it is nobody's seen him all day. And I'm
All
like,
day?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, all right. And so I open up news.google.com, don't see anything, and I was
No.
like, well, maybe it's a breaking story, so I know where breaking stories go. I open up X. Sure enough, first thing algorithmically pushed like crazy, it just says Donald Trump. It was carefully phrased, and then it just had a black and white photo of him. Didn't even say, didn't say he was dead, but it was just black and white.
Yeah.
In that R.I.P. way, and it's like 275,000 retweets on that.
Yeah.
And it was like, wow, is there a clearer signal that some portion of the world is wish casting?
Very online liberals.
Yes.
They spent their holiday weekend
Wishing
wishing
For the
upon a
death
star
of a
for the death of the
geriatric man.
president.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was I actually kind of felt like it actually kind of fucked me up. Like, because I was not aware of it. I was not plugged into it. I'm not on the platforms that happened, because I'm not on Twitter and I'm not on Reddit, right? But then I had people texting me that were like, if this is real, that's crazy. And I'm like, what? Like, I
Oh,
never
no.
felt like more out of it. And then I saw what it was, and I'm like, well, this is like some of the dumbest shit that's ever happened, ever. Like, literally, a bunch of people just got together and said, like, bet that dude's dead. We haven't seen him in 24 hours on a holiday weekend.
Yep.
I saw the number one post on Ask Reddit was, is it normal for a president of the United States to not have any public events on a federal holiday like Labor Day? And the number one answer was, something's definitely happening. Reason. As opposed to what should be the number one answer. Yes, that is normal.
It's
That's
literally a
very
federal holiday.
It's a very normal thing when no one's paying attention to the news for the president to not do anything that would go into a void. Like, now, Trump's different, and I understand where people were coming from when they say, hey, we haven't heard from him in 3 days, because that motherfucker has built up a cadence for which you are expecting to hear from him, because there's little times. Now, in the time that he was dead, he tweeted a bunch of times and
Right.
did an hour-long interview on a conservative network that none of these motherfuckers paid attention to. But, like, still, to them, he was not being covered, which makes this weird incentive of like, okay, wait, so then do the networks just not cover him? Because then they could be like, oh, is he dead? That's a more interesting story than
Then
Trump
nothing.
said that a bridge should be a butterfly, or whatever crazy shit he says at any fucking moment. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the president died. R.I.P. Donald Trump. He, two-time president. That's crazy, man. I can't believe he
That's
died.
crazy. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't play defense on that at all. He just the wave went away.
I mean, like, I don't know whether or not, like, he's in a bubble like we're all. And so if he was not in the bubble where that was a thing that people were talking about, then he doesn't even, like, he mentioned it. He did an event today where he talked about moving Space Force from Colorado to Alabama.
Did he do like a wink, like, also, I'm
Yeah,
not
no,
dead?
I mean, well, because he took questions, like he always takes questions, and people are like, "Are you dead?" And he's like, "Not dead, very not dead. You should see me, the most alive. They're calling me the most alive man that's ever happened."
Sir, is it weird that you have nothing scheduled on a holiday?
When you're doing holiday.
Holiday.
When you're doing holiday, you can make decision. Are you golfing? Are you working? And I'm always working. I am working in a way that no one would ever believe. I am working. Even when I'm golfing, I'm working. But I golf, and people still say Trump dead.
Well,
And yet I'm alive, and I don't know. How can I prove? How can I prove? How can I prove? I'm not Lydia. I'm not Beetlejuice. If you say Trump's name 3 times, it's
do you have an opinion on how Beetlejuice treated the exit of that one
haven't
dude?
seen it yet.
You haven't seen it? Oh, it's so great.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to opening night for
Yeah.
What is it? Friendship.
Friendship, yeah.
I'm looking forward to that
Yeah, it's a good movie.
coming up.
I wonder when, I think Weapons might be out. If
Is it already out?
I think inexpensive rental. I don't know.
We're into that. We expensive rental.
Yeah.
Yeah. On opening night.
I think
Is it when it got humiliated by K-pop Demon Hunter that they were like, fuck it, just get it on VOD immediately?
You know what? I actually let me check. K-pop Demon Hunter might win an Oscar.
Yeah, for animated feature, what would win over it?
Oh, well, no, I think it's actually maybe going up for Best Picture is the buzz.
That's not
which
true.
is insane.
No. You're aware that Hollywood exists.
Yes.
And they're the ones that vote on it.
No, I'm aware.
Yeah, it might win animated feature. It might get a nomination.
Oh wait, it's September 9th. September 9th. Is Weapons.
Good. No, we'll watch that.
Yeah, it's
Opening
good.
night. No, I mean they want. I mean, well, there's 2 things that are going against it. 3 things. Number 1, it's popular. The Oscars do not like things that are popular.
Right.
Like boo. Like, should the number 1 platform for rewarding movies reward movies that people have seen in an increasingly fractured media landscape? Boo. No, let's nominate a silent film that's in black and white that's about American slavery during the Holocaust. Like, that's what we want the most. We
Right.
want the most a French language film that is about the rape of Nanking, that is also an allegory for why Colonel Sanders is racist. That's really what we want. That's what we would
Bold
like.
take.
Yeah.
Colonel Sanders, racist.
Yeah. Yeah. Makes you think, IMO.
Yeah.
Makes you think.
That tracks.
Makes you think. So it's popular, boo. 2, it's animated. They've never.
Nope, but there were 3 that I think. Oh, what was this? We just covered this on Cord Killers. There were 3 that Tom mentioned, but didn't Spirited Away?
Spirited Away might have gotten a nomination.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but foreign.
There were 3. Oh, that's right. That was the distinction. Is foreign animated. There were only 3. One was a French film. One was Spirited Away. Oh, and then there was another Miyazaki
Triplets
one.
of Belleville.
I don't know. Is that a real thing or?
Yeah, that's a French animated
Yeah,
movie.
that
that
sounds
got
right.
Oscar shit.
Yeah.
And then the third part is it's Netflix. So
You think
but-
there's still Netflix 8?
Oh, hell yeah. Because, like, it's an industry award show.
Yeah.
The industry is the studios and the theaters.
And they all want the glitz and glamour of good old-fashioned red carpet openings.
Yeah, I mean, they want, if the studios had their way, they'd be promoting things that people actually fucking saw. But it's all the idiots that actually populate the industry that vote
Right.
on it. And so it's like, oh, okay, well, like, let's dominate the film that was shot on an iPhone about, like, you know, a homeless person in China that sings in, you know, German or something. But yeah, I think there's zero chance that a derivative plot with great pop music Netflix movie like K-pop Demon Hunter, no matter how popular it is going to, it may get an Oscar for animated feature,
Yeah.
but I don't know, if it got a Best Picture nomination, that would be
Did you
shocking.
watch it?
I watched.
Oh, that's right. You
20
watched
minutes.
that's right. We talked about this. You watched,
I watched
enough
20
to,
minutes, and then I called the rest of the plot, and then Ashley watched the rest of the movie the next day, and I said, was I right? And she was like, absolutely.
Yeah.
But then again, it's like, but it's for that audience. It's like, it shouldn't be anything different.
Yeah.
Like, I know that plot because I watched, like, the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie where they went on the gem hunt, like, when I was 8. Like, it's not anything shocking that I, you know, was able to pick out that plot. Like, the point is that, like, boy meets girl, they, you know, have a challenge, and then they sing some songs. that
Dr.
everybody likes.
Calhoun has it. Beauty and the Beast, Up, and Toy Story 3 were nominated for Best Picture. Toy Story 3. What a retroactive gimme. You tell me Toy Story 3 is the best of the bunch? I don't think so.
Well, but you know, the third Lord of the Rings is the one that won the Best Picture.
Yeah.
Like, they only give those movies the Best Picture when it's like you've made so much money for the industry and the movie's good that people are like, okay.
No, right.
right.
I don't want to be
You
the one
hired
to...
so many of my friends
Yeah.
that, like, fine, you get it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and then Toy Story 3 only got a nom. It didn't win.
Yeah.
You know, no one, that'll be a cold day in hell when they actually give an animated movie.
I'm so disappointed that we had live on the air my theory about Toy Story 3 invalidated by the director of Toy Story 3 because I was pitching that it was the Brazil ending.
Yeah. And then he said,
He said, no, it is not.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but like maybe it could be. He's like, it's me. It's my movie.
It's my movie.
No, it isn't.
It wasn't. Yeah.
And lo, we were chastened.
No, not we. No. Like, I was emboldened because most of my life is Brian coming to me with crazy theories about shit and me saying, I don't think they're real.
Yeah.
And very rarely do I get backed up by
the
Pete Docter,
director.
the director of Toy Story 3.
Questionably, the one infallible voice legitimizing your position. Yeah.
Usually it's like, I don't know. I think that the Doug Flutie commercial was really talking about.
I think yeah. Oh well. So what do we?
No. We go, by the way,
Yeah.
from one convention.
Oh,
to
that's right.
another.
Yeah, we got Scoop Fest coming up.
Are we doing a trivia contest?
I haven't heard one way or the other. Everyone has told me yes.
Who's told you yes?
Everyone.
Everyone?
Which means probably one person mentioned it in passing.
Did what? Like,
I think
what are the
Bro-
people organizing it?
No, I think it was Brogan and I were talking, and I was like, "Oh, I haven't heard any SAS talk," so it makes it hard to know whether or not it's happening.
We doing trivia Scoop Fest.
Oh, yeah. What's funny is I thought you were searching, and I'm like, where are you going to find that? I'm like, yes, he's searching in the mind of the Ice Cream Social Boys.
I'm just texting Matt.
Yeah.
I'm just asking, hey, are we doing trivia? Because I just want to know whether or not we got to tune this band up.
Yeah, whether or not we got to start, spreading the hate.
I just want to let everybody know that we're homeless.
What do you mean?
We're the underdogs.
Oh, yeah, that's
we don't
right.
have a home anymore.
Yeah, we
don't do.
get to all shucks again. Maybe someday.
not. I mean, like, guys, like, we're out of it. I'm not even lit. Like, look at my shot.
We can't
Like,
even get a light.
I look like I'm in the witness fucking protection. Like we are a homeless show.
Yep.
No one can ever think that we're mean.
Yep.
No one can ever think that we're powerful because
Never.
we're homeless.
That's correct.
So if you ever say anything mean about us,
Then
you're the bad guy.
Yes.
yeah.
Because we're so small, so small,
so small,
so soft,
so small,
so weak, so hopeful.
Oh, no. I hope one day is gonna be my time. I'm trying to pull myself by my own bootstraps, but it's just so hard.
This
It's
voice,
just so hard.
that voice went
It's just
places.
so hard.
That voice went places.
I'm just saying that nobody could make us the bad guy.
See,
No matter
do you think
what
you could,
we
here,
say.
Can you give me that voice? There we go. Give me that voice again.
Hey.
I'm sorry. Here,
Excuse me, I'm just trying to go to the
I'm just
ATM
saying
over here.
that, boy, are we working. Boy, every day I look upon my own life and it say, oh, Lord, when's gonna be my time? When's gonna be my time?
I almost think the voice for there we go. Now.
I'm so humble. I'm a humble robot. I can't be a
Humble Road. Come on. No. We're trying. Hey, man. Yeah. What's up? We're homeless. We're homeless people. I'm just here for the ATM. I've got a concert I'm taking. I just want to let you know that while you're out here, go into your ATM, just taking out your money. Yeah. Put your money in your wallet. That's where it goes. Your wallet in your pants. Yes. I'm homeless. Okay. Naked and homeless. Okay, yeah, I'm a naked homeless man. So nothing you say hurts me. It all makes you bad. Oh, well, I fuck you. Okay. You're a piece of shit. But say something back to me. Say something back to me.
I am a robot. Goodbye.
Damn, that guy at the ATM was a robot. I guess everybody knows the one weakness of the homeless man is when the guy you're trying to high road turns into a robot.
yeah.
Very early in the story did we find out my fatal flaw. I guess I'll have to move towns.
I'm back now.
No, you gotta leave. Like, you can't stay around. You have to show up in the third act.
I don't know, man. That
Yeah.
robot seemed like he was.
No. I mean, is it about the robot or is it about the homeless guy? I could be Boba Fett.
No,
I could be like the popular person that shows up a little bit and it could be about the robot.
Well, I mean, you know what? I wonder where that homeless man goes at the end of the night.
Later that night.
Homeless party, all homeless people are at a mansion. We live in the lap of luxury. We just don't like to bathe. That's the only thing that's different between us and normal rich people.
Hello, Bath Police Enforcement Unit number 217 has
Oh
kicked in the door.
no! Dives out the window.
Ba-da-ba. Take two.
Oh no, Bob. I'm gonna defeat you in a trivia contest.
We will try this. Ask me any question, I know everything. I am perfect. Calculabot 9000. My trivia skills are unmatched.
A child is in a car accident. They're rushed to the hospital.
I am tracking this entire story in its entirety. I have run 75 quadrillion calculations, and I've already performed a million simulations.
As he's being brought into the hospital, the staff is told that his father died in the car accident.
Recalculated given new information vectors 7,425 billion trillions to go.
The surgeon comes in to save the child's life and says to the other doctors, I cannot operate on this child. It is my son.
Running recursive feedback loop. Recursive logic error. If not surgeon, son. Calculating, recalculating. Explosion.
He just died.
Yes! Homeless people win over robots! That is the ultimate goal! Homeless people, more than meets the eye! Walking around the streets of your city, asking you for cash and then yelling sometimes because we're homeless. We hate robots. Hey, I just got here for the homeless party. Yeah, what's up, man? Did you pay your dues? Well, you have to pay your dues if you want to get into the party. Yeah, listen about that. I'm just trying to get home. Look, I'm a Christian, and my mom's got sick, and so I just need you to help me a little bit. Where do you think you are? Among friends. You're damn right.
Anyway, I'm in robot heaven.
Well, I'm Robot God, and I welcome you. You wouldn't think that Robot God would have a high voice, but that's the kind of fucked up shit we do in Robot Heaven. Yup, Robot God curses. You wouldn't think about fucking shit happening in human heaven, but robot heaven has all the rules reversed. I'm really small instead of being very big like the normal God is.
Robot God, it now occurs to me that with the omnipotent third-person view from heaven, I am able to see the surgeon was a woman.
Yep, you fucked that one up.
Whoops.
Yeah, we cast judgment in robot heaven. Normally it's you living without judgment, but not in robot heaven.
God, it's not for me to question things, but it doesn't sound very much like you're describing heaven at all.
But it's robot heaven, so it's the opposite. It's like bizarro heaven.
Is it the
Yeah,
opposite of heaven?
yeah.
I'm in hell.
No. It's not hell, it's the opposite of heaven. Run that subroutine, dick.
Running subroutine. Recalculating simulations.
Yeah.
4,223 quadrillion.
Joy.
His head exploded, and he went to the heaven of heavens.
Where am I now?
I...
The ancient cord that binds the world. I have become one with the universe. Only when you sing the song will you be one with us. I think it's really great that you're actually singing a song, but nobody can hear it because it's flattening. You're not singing a song. I don't know. I mean, do I really have to sing this song? Are you going to do the bit or not? Where are my party people at? We will start like this. We will start like this. Like, oh my god. What? Oh my god. Oh my god, you have to like wait, what are you doing? No, you just. I was trying to do a thing to let you in and you fucked it up so bad. I didn't mean to. I'm casting you out.
He left whatever that was.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Nope.
We're homeless.
Yeah, we're homeless.
We're
We're
homeless.
low status protagonists.
We're low status.
We're just trying to, our
I mean, look, they're all out in glittering Las Vegas,
the city of lights,
just living,
angels.
just living fat off the land.
Yep.
They're just fucking fat off the land.
Yep.
That's what they're eating.
Yep.
That's what they're eating. Like
Chomping.
they're having. We were homeless.
Yeah.
We're on the streets.
Itty bitty
We're
low
working
status
for it.
We're just
We're just working class
We're
heroes.
just little dandelions.
Working class heroes.
We're
you know?
trying. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We hope someday. We've heard the legends of how kind the Scoops are.
I mean, I think the Scoops understand that we are low status. I think it's just look. I don't want to cast any aspersions because we're homeless. Who are we gonna say
Yeah.
about anything, right? Like we're bums. We're bums on the street. We came in there last time, fucking on top of the world, and then we were cast out. We were humiliated. And
We got our
we
comeuppance.
we got our comeuppance, and now we're at the bottom.
Yeah.
Nobody can possibly say that we are high status, but they are rich.
Yep.
They are powerful.
Yep. And we are weak and
nothing.
small.
We are weak. We are small.
Yep.
So-
That's our slogan.
We are weak. We are small.
So
Now,
take that.
like we're gonna go, and I'm sure they're gonna use their big rich brains
Yeah.
to just like because they've eaten food.
Yeah.
Like unlike us, we're on the streets.
Must be nice.
Must be nice
No.
to sleep in silk sheets. But yeah, we're gonna do our best. But we're low status now.
Yeah. The
Low
lowest.
status. The lowest. Yeah, nobody can go lower.
Yep.
I mean, like they're basically
The only way for us to go lower.
Is like this.
Yeah, this is low, baby.
Yeah, you're
I'm
low.
going low.
Yep.
And the shorty went low, 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 low. That apple bottom jeans, boots with the fur. The whole club was looking at her. She said something.
She said something, and Shorty went low, low. Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, I liked it. What are we looking forward to this next week?
I mean, I don't know. Not dying.
Yeah.
God, it'd be so funny if I died.
That would be
It would be really fucking
That
funny.
would really mess up a lot of
Just
plans.
fucking a lot of just immediately grayscale, like wasted, like fucking
like at the
just
end of
like, they're like
Endgame.
not dying, like bah. Will you remember me?
I'm listening. I'm almost done re-listening to that the Marvel Comics The Untold Story.
Oh shit!
You mentioned it last week in the after show or after the show.
Yeah.
And so I was like, it's Audible said I hadn't read it, But I like within a couple hours, I'm like, I definitely
I'm
have
almost
read
positive that I
that-
read it.
yeah.
I never knew it was an audiobook because I actually read it as a physical book. But yeah, it is the best book I've ever read that is centered almost entirely around bankruptcy court.
Ha!
Like the entire book.
I don't even think it's gotten to that part yet. I mean, it seems or maybe it's a different book that I'm thinking of. Like, this is a fairly straight chronological telling of everything, and it hasn't gotten to the point where they're in bankruptcy yet.
Where
a
are
lot
you
of
now?
gossipy, like post Secret Wars, like late '80s. They just killed. They just killed Elektra and.
No, this is not that.
Oh, well,
You're
then
not,
that's
you're
a
not
different
talking
book.
about yeah.
Yeah.
The book that I'm reading has nothing to do with the actual characters unless you're talking about them as
No. What they're talking about, like the folks at Marvel, like somebody. I think it was Frank Knight, or no. What's his name? The guy who did the Dark Knight, Frank Miller.
yeah.
He did this whole arc with Elektra, and then he was like, "I have terrible news. I have to kill her." And you're like, "What are you talking about?" And then they tells the story he wants to do, and he's like, "Oh fuck, yeah, okay, you can kill her." And then they had to go to a convention, and everyone's cheering for how good the story is and how
Yeah.
much they love Elektra. And then meanwhile, they're like, But yeah, no, it's a Stan Lee is a beloved theme animal, and then he's out in Hollywood right now, is where we're at, and other people are running
It has been a very long time since I've read it.
Yeah.
So you would like what I remember most about the book was that Marvel was like a totally fucked shell of itself, and that Avi Arad basically recruits their number one toy vendor to be like, can we buy the company, because otherwise it's going to be sold for parts by this private equity company.
Yeah.
And
Oh wait, I think your mic did the thing again.
uh-oh.
there, now you're back.
How about now?
Yeah, I'll swap that. I'll
Everybody.
swap that cable out.
Yeah, let's throw this cable in the trash.
Yeah.
And then throw the trash in the dump.
And then
throw the dump in the ocean.
yeah.
And then throw the ocean in space.
Yeah,
And
wait,
then
that's
throw
what
space
just happened.
into
the
into
hypervortex.
the hypervortex. Then throw the hypervortex into the megavortex. And then throw the megavortex into your
the space
mom's
dumpster.
pussy.
Busted. Yeah, I'll give my full book report next week. I'll see if we get to that part.
Yeah, I mean, like, in my mind, that book is 300 pages almost exclusively about a fucked company that is, like, going bankrupt, that is rescued in bankruptcy court by, like, the arguments of Avi Arad and Ike Perlmutter, which, by the way, you can very clearly tell are the two biggest sources for this book. That they're like, okay, we rescued it out of bankruptcy court because everybody else's argument, including the private equity, was that, like, all right, we can just sell all these characters to, for X amount of money, and that it was Avi Arad and Ike Perlmutter that were like, no, Spider-Man is worth $100 million a year. Iron Man is worth $25 million a year, blah, 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 blah. And it was that decision that essentially were the seeds of the MCU, which turned out like were underestimated. Like everything that they said these characters were worth, like they were lowballing. Like they were directionally correct, but like they were worth so much more fucking money.
Yeah, I don't know if if it's the same book, but at this point in the book, like they quoted verbatim this thing that said, "A rich tapestry of characters. Your next blockbuster is just waiting. Meet Daredevil.
Yeah.
He's got this. He's got that." And in the '80s, just nobody was having it.
Nobody gave a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was their big thing, was that like they had sold all these fucking characters in wholesale because that was like the way that the studios wanted them, and then they had like nothing, and then eventually they were like, all right, well, we can actually take our own rights back and make our own characters, and then that's eventually what they wound up doing with Iron Man when Avi Arad was like actually head of Marvel.
Yeah. Wait, say now I really want. Let me finish this book and then I'll see if maybe
It's the same book that I told you about.
Yeah, because it might not be, because so much of this is familiar, and even the reader's pacing, I'm like, I know I've heard this, but Audible, like, I almost checked on Bonnie's Audible account to see if maybe I'd listened to it, because it was long enough ago that maybe it was on her account back in the day. But anyway, let's see. Yep. Anything else before we wrap it up? What did we learn?
We learned that everybody is great, and we love them. And thank you for being a part of this journey. We're homeless,
Yes.
and
We're very low status.
We're
protagonists.
so low status. I mean, look, hey, one day, Brian,
Yeah.
I hope to get off these streets.
Yeah.
I
No.
hope to live in a big house in Las Vegas.
I just hope we get to do
with
a
my
show.
big, like, famous singer wife. I hope to be somebody that's on television.
Yep.
Man, I'll tell you what, sitting on these streets, sawing pieces of a bean off so we can
A
both
little
eat
ghost.
tonight.
Yeah.
I wish I was on the CW.
Well, wouldn't
You
that?
know?
It's a lovely dream. Must be nice. All
Must
them
be nice.
rich fat cats.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man,
One day,
just-
I hope we get to be at Dragon Con.
I'd like to end this show, but I'm just so tired from living on these streets.
Okay, all right. Well, thank goodness we're doing that. Hey, man, we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Apologies for I'm trying to fix that Patreon bonus episode. The same thing that caused the one issue, killed the backup recording, and so I'm having to find a room mic. But that's how low status we are.
Yep.
We're very poor. See
Very
you next
poor.
Tuesday.
Dying of fire.
Diamond Club hopes you've enjoyed this program.